Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to talk about that how much approximately it will cost you if you are moving to Pune for your office purpose or any other reason, and if you are a bachelor, then how much approximately it will cost you to stay in Hinjewadi, Pune. So I will tell you my own experience and you can correlate and find out your own budget. So first thing, if you move into any cities, like where you will stay. So personally I have stayed both in PG as well as flat. Currently I'm staying in flat. So in Pune there are major areas where there are a lot of IT companies like Hinjewadi phase 1 area, Rajiv, like this whole Hinjewadi is also called the Rajiv Gandhi Infotech Park because lot of IT companies are there. And suppose like if you have to go to office, then definitely you are going to find out the best place which is near to your office location, right? Like there are many PGs as well as flat in your office location area. Personally what I will suggest you is, like if you are moving for the first time to Pune, then you should take a PG because you are not having very much idea that in which place at what cost you will get the flat, how much it will cost for your grocery, and if you are having any maid, how much it will cost you, because everything will be new for you. So I will suggest that you should take a PG, and then after having a little bit experience to the city, to the lifestyle and your requirements, then you can go for the flats. If we talk about PG, I stayed in Hinjewadi phase 1 2 years back. So like it was in 5,000 you will get everything. Yeah, like your Wi-Fi, TV. It will be a 1 BHK room. Like in hall there are 2 people, in the room there are 2 people. The food charges are also included in 5,000. So it is very convenient and it is not very costly. Like the average cost of the PGs in Hinjewadi phase 1 is 5,000 and you will get everything there. So you can search for the PGs in Hinjewadi phase 1 if you are into this Rajiv Gandhi Infotech Park. Your company is here. But if I talk about flat, then here you have to take care of everything. Like you have to do cleaning by yourself, buying vegetables, groceries from outside. You have to do the cleaning by yourself, cook food for yourself. So you have to take care of everything. So like I am staying in flat currently, but it's like you will get a freedom, like no one is caring that you have not cleaned your room, you have not washed your utensils, what you want to eat you can cook. So like when you stay in flat you get a little bit more freedom as compared to PG. So but I will suggest that stay some days in PG, then come to flat. So if I talk about the average cost price of flats in Hinjewadi, then it will, like for 1 BHK it will be 12,000 to 13,000, and for 2 BHK it will be 17 to 18,000. So you will get nothing in your flat. Like I'm staying in Megapolis society. Most of the things are well maintained here, so I have not faced any kind of problems yet. If you are staying in 2 BHK flat, then it will be of 18,000, and 4 people can stay very well in 2 BHK flat. So it will cost 4,500 to each of you, like only the total cost. If you are renting a flat, then there is a rent agreement for 1 year or 2 year, like whatever you want you can do. So basically it is of 1 year. So you have to give some deposit, so approximate 40 or 50,000 for 2 BHK flats. I am not very much sure about 1 BHK, but it can be like 30 or 35,000 for 1 BHK. Here in flat, if you want to live before 1 year, then you have to bring your own replacement, then you can leave. So this is how the renting system of this area works. So you can decide where you have to stay. And if we talk about groceries, so I usually buy groceries from D-Mart because that is a wholesale place where you get everything a little bit cheaper from the normal market. So like I used to buy vegetables from there also, but I'll give you a small tip. If you want to buy vegetables from D-Mart, then you should go in the morning, because in the morning vegetables are fresh and you will get a lot of items there till evening you won't get more vegetables there, like they all get sold out. So when I have to buy the vegetables, I usually go into the morning after my gym, so you will get everything there. So I think DMart is the best like savior for me here if I have to like. And in DMart you will get lot of option like buy one get one free, discounted amount of price you will get there, like which you will not get anywhere. So I will definitely suggest you to go to DMart, and you will get everything there in a very affordable price. Per month grocery cost me around 2000 2 or 2.5 thousand. So yeah, and if you want to buy a little bit cheap vegetables, so there is a Sunday market in Hinjewadi Chowk. You can go there and you will get lot of fresh vegetables and very good vegetables there. And since it was it was a day when lot of vendors come and they sell their vegetables, so you will get it in very affordable rate. So I usually buy major vegetables from there, like a lot of fruits we get there in very affordable price. So fruits and major vegetables like potato, tomato, onion, I used to buy in Sunday. Complementary vegetables I usually buy from DMart or anywhere. So this is what I experienced, that how I can save a little bit from my grocery. And so yeah, if you want you can do this. If I talk about the traveling, so you can have your own vehicle. Like if you are staying here, and if you have scooty, so scooty is the best thing. Like I have roamed a lot in Pune in scooty. Like there are a lot of mountains and very good scenic views, so I usually go from scooty. Or you will have PCMC buses, you will get those buses from anywhere. And if you want to go anywhere, then you should catch the bus and go to Manpa or Pune railway station. From there you will get bus of everywhere, because these both are the major bus stop of Pune. So you should go Manpa or Pune railway station. From there you can go anywhere. And I will tell you a small tip here. Like if you have to go to lot of places, then you can get a pass of 70 rupees, and with that pass you can travel whole day. Like you don't have to pay much. So I like few days back I came to know this. One uncle told me that, and like within 70 rupees I traveled a lot, so I felt very good. So I'm telling you, if you are new, then it can be helpful for you. If your office is in Hinjewadi phase 1, you are staying in phase 2, phase 1 or phase 3, then you will get directly buses from your place, so you don't have to care much about it. Bus is very good option to travel and explore, but cons is that it gets stopped on lot of stoppage, so it takes lot of time. So I usually go from scooty everywhere, but nowadays petrol prices are too high, so I prefer going from bus only. So yeah, if you want to explore, then bus can be the best option. And also you can rent scooty car from various websites. There is a place in Wakad where you will get rented scooty and car for 1 day, for 2 days. You have to pay some deposit amount, like you will be knowing how to rent that, right? So on weekends you can go that, like I think 500 for weekends and 250 or 300 for weekdays. Scooty will cost you, I'm telling you, 1 year ago, I'm not sure what's the current price, and petrol you have to pay by yourself. So this is how you can travel and explore Pune. And if I talk about the street food thing, so there are a lot of street food you get. Like if you are from North India, then obviously you will search something for your taste, so you will get almost everything here. Like the food prices also not very much costly. Like if you are eating a proper dinner or proper lunch, then for one person in an average restaurant, then it will cost you approx 500 per person. So that's the cost price. And vada pav is very famous here, so you can like eat vada pav, misal pav, and explore Pune city. And here you will get lot of famous things like Kayani Bakery biscuits. Shrewberry is very famous here, so the Kayani Bakery is in camp. You can go there. So Bhakarwadi and lot of Maharashtrian food you can explore. So it is not very much costly. Like I have stayed in Hyderabad, Greater Noida as well. Greater Noida is very like Greater Noida and Delhi are little bit cheap in compared to street food in Pune, because you will get lot of variety there. No, and I have been born and brought up in North, so I am fond of that taste. So I usually search for that taste here as well. But like if I have to choose between these two, then I will definitely choose their place. But it's not like that you will not get that taste here. You will get used to it. So if you are staying in Hinjawadi and complete week you have worked so much in office, then definitely on weekends you want to enjoy and go somewhere out. And these are the main days when you are actually spending. So for me, these are the days when I actually spend my money majorly, because I'm the kind of person who used to go outside. Like I love to go outside every weekend and explore anything. So if you want to save money, then you can be at your room, or if you want to explore anything, then you can go out. So it depends on you. So like what are the things you can do here? You can go for trekking, you can go for a normal ride in mountains, you can go to see sunset, sunrise. There are lot of points you can go and explore something very exciting. And there are multiple places, like you will have trampoline park, you can go there, have some fun. You can go to malls, do some shopping, you can go and do street shopping, you can go for camping, you can go for a one day trip. Like there are a lot of groups where you can go for one day trip and explore on weekends. So I am staying here for 2 years and I still did not get bored, because I love Pune very much. Here, first thing is like the weather is very good. Second is like the people are very good here. The food is very good. If you're staying in flat, then you have to pay light bill, your washing machine, fridge. If you're taking it on rent, then you have to pay per month for that. And you have to pay for your RO water. Or here in Pune you will not get drinking water in taps, you have to buy bottles. There is a 20-liter bottle, it costs around 60 rupees, so I buy that. But you can take RO on rent and you can fit on your home, and you can pay the rent monthly. If I talk approximately, then it will cost you around 10 to 12,000 if you stay in a flat with all the things. Like for me it cost around that much for 1 month. So it's up to you that how you manage it. So that's it. I hope you guys find this video a little bit helpful. So if anyone of you coming to Pune and you want to know anything specific, if you have any question because the city is new for you, then you can comment below. I will surely answer your all queries. If you like this video, then please do like and comment. And if you want to check out the different content, then you can go through my YouTube channel. And in case you like something, then please consider subscribing, because it will be a great motivation for me. And until next time, bye.